Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to Railroute and our Series 2 Let's Play for the Early Access version of the game and to our Glasgow map. Now, things have been going rather well and we've got trains running over our entire network, but our network is not complete. So today, I'm going to attempt to completely complete the complete network. Completely. So first off, I think we're going to work... We've got two more stations. Okay, so we've got this station over here, Shorelands, and we've got Patrick. Now, this one, I feel, will be easy to get into these auto blocks. And then the auto blocks, we could just do a relatively simple three-way junction, maybe? And then we might have a bit of a challenge connecting it here. Kings Park's going to get in the way, but I don't know how we're going to connect that up. And then whether it goes to Motherwell or not, I have no idea. So that's going to be a bit complicated. This one you would think would be nice and simple, but I have no idea how we're going to get it to work. But let's go ahead and get started anyway. First things first, we buy all the platforms, and then we're going to start laying in some track. So we have to come out from the platform. We can't just go diagonally straight into it. And then we're going to have to come up here, I think. Maybe something like that. Okay. Now, ideally, I'd like to get a coach yard in here as well. I suppose if I did that, that gives us an extra option for coming in and then... Oh, it doesn't give us much choice of coming back out again, though. Although we can put a crossover in here. And I guess... No, we can't do that. Okay, let's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of that bit. And I think we're going to have to get rid of this signal. Because, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of that signal. Now, the challenge here is that we're going to have to then put this arrival sensor before this signal here. Oh, no, that train just reserved a line. I don't know what's going to happen here because that train reserved a line for Queen Street. Let's go. You will select this and Queen Street. And we'll see if that still works. That routing sensor's got an all 2, which we're going to have to get rid of. Which could break some of the trains. But I think any train heading west here is going to be heading to Queen Street. So we might not even need that routing sensor. Look, the arrival sensor did the job for us. That's okay. Now the question in here, and it's a big question, are we wanting to connect Patrick up so that trains can go east or west? And I think it'd be best if they were able to go east. I mean, we could try and do both, but in this short amount of space here, I don't think we're going to do it very easily. So, we want them to go to the right. If that's the case, then I think just like forking off here would actually be better. Let's just get rid of that bit. Now, we can't do a fork there because of this sensor. But we can move that sensor back one. And just hook it back up to the signal and Glasgow. And then... Ooh. Yeah, okay, so this arrival sensor is only for Queen Street. How would they then get an arrival sensor in for Patrick? We'd have to have one on this line. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's a bit complicated, this, isn't it? Now this one, we can we fit a coach yard in there? We can fit a coach yard in here. I mean, that can just be like, number 1 can be in, right, platform 1 can be an overflow line for when platform 2 is too busy. Maybe. Let's see about coach yard. So we can have one up here. That could work. We could have one over here. That looks like it might work. Let's get that in. and then try and figure out what we're going to do at the end of it. See, really, ideally, if you've got a coach yard, you want to be able to go into the platform that's not one of the main two platforms, like this. So you come in. Oh, actually, I think that works. So there's your arrival signal for that platform. Now, coming in, we're going to need to be able to swap tracks in there to get into platform 2, and then we can come out. The only problem is that if for some reason we're on platform, okay, let's think this through. If you come into platform 1, you can come out of platform 1 and then head out, but you can't get in all the way, so we'll put that there. But then the problem becomes that where do you put your signal for arrivals? Like, where's the arrival sensor? I can't put an arrival sensor on this junction here because you've got all this mess there. Ooh, that is going to be a challenge. So we're not going to be able to put an arrival sensor going into 1. I feel this whole section down here needs revamping. So let's just rework that. We probably keep that bit. Now we've got more room down here and we're not using it. So let's take advantage of that. So after peeling off the line, we can't. Can we go straight down? We can go straight down, but that means we won't be able to turn right, and we want to be able to turn right. So we come out, down, then across. Oh yes. Okay. That does make it more difficult to place a signal because we can't place it here, 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 and we can only place it there. Which means all the switching has to be done. No, we can't switch down all that way. I want to get into platform 1. Right, I tell you what, let's switch it around then. If this isn't working, we'll try it with the coach yard on the other side. So what we'll do is we'll get these ones, we'll come forward 1. And then can I do something? That one doesn't want to come forward and then down because of this crossover here. Ah. That's unfortunate. Because that would have been worked quite nicely, I think, to get a signal in. So we're going to have to come off the main line like this, I think. Okay, here we go. I think we've got it this time. So we've got this arrangement. We can put our sensor there and our signal here. But we can't get into platform 1. Oh my goodness, this is a challenge. You see what I'm trying to do here? Well, I think what we're going to do is we'll pause the video here for a moment. I'll have a work around with a few different combinations. We'll see if I can come up with a solution. Okay, I think I've done it, but I haven't sorted out the coach yard yet, so we may be miles off. What I've done is that I've got it so we come out to the auto block and we just fork off. We split up to Queen Street and down to Patrick. Then I've done some extra bits and bobs in here, which means that any train can meet into any platform and get back out again. Okay, so if you come in down here, you can get to 1, you can get to 2, and you can get to 3, and on the way back out you can do the same. That's all cool. Now this signal for arriving didn't have a sensor, but what I've done is I've added this signal back in on the main line just a little bit further up than what it was before. That's allowed me to then get this routing sensor in. Sorry, arrival sensor. So if I do an arrival sensor and link that one for Queen Street, then this one that we used to use for Queen Street, we can actually then sort out for Patrick. So that actually fixes everything. Okay, the station's in and it works. The problem now is we've got to then split the trains off here. So if you're going to Queen Street, you need to go to that piece of track. And if you are going... Ooh. Okay, I don't actually know how that's going to work, because I don't know if this arrival sensor will route through this signal as well. I don't think it will. So we'll say if you're going to Patrick, then you go down that line. That's going to be interesting to see whether that works. Let's see now if I can get that coach yard in. So remember, for the coach yard, we only really need to go in and out from one platform. So this looks like, I think I've got it. Oh, yes. Yes! Okay. Brilliant. So now we can go in and out of the coach yard for platform 1. So platform 2 and 3 are the main platforms for leaving and exiting. One of the things we do need to do is upgrade these signals to all auto signals. And finally, it's done, if it works. So the first test will be to see if any of the existing network has any problems. So we'll just unpause the game. And the next thing we'll do is we'll then sort out a service. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to contracts. We're going to go into settings and we're going to filter it. Mandatory station, Patrick. Okay, and then we're going to just probably decline everything. Just to clear the room out. So we're looking for any sort of contract that's going to go from Patrick or involve Patrick. Coach yard contract only. Yes, because we want to use that coach yard. Ideally something ending at Patrick. Okay. Let's reduce the minimum contract to £3,000. And we'll see what we get. Hopefully we'll get some new contracts which will be nice and fantastic. Now while we're waiting for those contracts, I was going to do this junction today, but just figuring this out has melted my brain already. So what we will do is we'll purchase everything and give it a little bit of a go while we're waiting for contracts. And maybe we'll finish it next time. I don't know. Let's see. It might be that this one's nice and easy. So we can't go straight through because we've got this little kind of bumpy bit. So let's just bump round that to begin with. There we go. And then ideally we want to be able to come up to this junction here. So let's pull that back just a little bit. And if we go straight down, diagonally across, we're not going to be able to turn around. So that's going to let us come in and round that way. But then if we want to... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we can't have a cross there. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have worked out lovely. Okay, I think what we're going to do, in an attempt to make this easier, is we're going to move the kink up. So we're going to have a bigger kink. As early as possible. It could still cause problems though. I've just realised actually, I didn't think we're going to get any new contracts while we're doing this. But never mind. So there is like a midpoint here, so I guess we could do that. How do we do it up here? Yeah, it is just how I thought it was. So this bit goes there to there, that bit goes there. Oh, there we go, it works. We've got it. Yay! I mean, it's a matter of whether we can get all the signals in or not now. Now, here we use the auto blocks for the main signals and then put our own signals in before that. So now we're going to have to come off at an angle. We can only just sneak past King's Park. Do we want to connect Kings Park up to this part of the network? I think Kings Park should connect to Motherwell. I think we should have, like, this is the line that comes out to Kings Park. Like this. And then we have, like, another line leaving and going in like that. And then we can have an auto signal going into Motherwell there, and an auto signal going into Kings Park there, with an arrival sensor here and here. That should pretty much sort... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That should sort of... Actually, that works quite nicely. You can't then connect Kings Park up over here, but we could do a little cheeky thing there. But let's think. Okay, so we're going through this junction. We're going to be coming through this way. We'll put our routing sensors... Not there. Here. And then we're going to need some sensors going in. So we're going to have to put our signals there and one there. Arrivals going into that station and a routing sensor for here. And link that routing sensor to this signal. And this routing sensor to this signal and there. Now I think that signal's the wrong way around. It is. I misclicked though. There we go. Let's reconnect that up. And then we need to connect this bit here. Now this bit, I think, looks like it's going to be okay. Let's have a look. So we come out, diagonally straight up, and then in. Yeah. I think that works. Now we haven't got an arrival. We haven't got an arrival. Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't need an arrival there. We can put our arrival sensor here. Remember, put that as an auto, and then that'll work. So in I don't know about a coach yard here, but again, we've got the room. This one's going to be easier, isn't it? Yeah, look, there we are. We've got a coach yard that we can do straight into platform 1 with the space for a signal and an arrival sensor, and there's just loads of room. The thing is for the coach yard, we can only use platform 1 there if we do that. Whereas, if we bring the coach yard down, can I put it there? Ooh, okay, let's try here. We're making it a little bit more difficult for ourselves, but I think we can do it. Yeah, there we go. So this coach yard can use platforms 1 or 2. So anything not using the coach yard will go into 3 and 4. Anything that does use the coach yard can go into platform 1 and 2. So we'll just link that up there as an arrival. We'll also put in the auto signals on the end of all platforms here, because it's a terminus, so we're going to be stopping and going back out. Did I do that over here? No, because that's a through station. Then we're going to need our departure sensors on all platforms. Same over here, we forgot about them. And then that is the junction done. This linked up. We haven't done the arrival sensors over here yet, but that should be straightforward. We can just put one there. Then we're going to need a Glasgow arrival sensor here. And this then we're going to just need to do... We'll have departure sensors, obviously, that send you into the block. And then that block's just going to forward you on, isn't it? We'll use a routing sensor to do that, though. So this routing sensor, we will say, just go up here. Link to there, and then just go up here. Now this arrival sensor, I'm actually going to move it back a little bit. There we go. So that's an arrival for Glasgow. This one is an arrival for there. That routing sensor says it's having problems. Why? Is it because I moved that section of track? It is because I moved that section of track. And we've got an arrival sensor going this way, departure sensors in there. That looks cool, that looks cool, that looks good. Wow. Whoa. Wasn't expecting to get this much done today. Look at that. We've got, not only have we got Shorelands in addition to Patrick, but we've also got Polk Shields hooked in as well, and Kings Park. We just need to do the arrival sensors for those two. Obviously we need a departure sensor at Kings Park, which also needs upgrading. In fact, all the station platforms need upgrading. There we go, that's better. And then the only thing we've got... Oh, hang on. These auto blocks need upgrading. And then the only thing we've got left to do on the network is connect Carstairs to this part of the network. Tell me if I'm loopy, but I think this is going to be really easy. So, if I do this... Ta-da! Now the only challenge here is... No, there isn't a challenge here. I think these routings are still working. So if we want to, we can route out and come to this auto block. And then here we're going to need a routing sensor. And to route us onto this arrival sensor, so a routing table is already connected to that. And we're just going to select track and always route to that point there. I mean, in theory, we could do this so we could also go up to Motherwell. Maybe? So if I did connect that up there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could do that. We can't... This bend that we've got here, I was thinking about moving it closer this way, but that has allowed for us to have this full crossover and this arrival signal, so I'm not going to mess around with that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what we are going to do this. The only thing is that I'm going to use a tunnel here. So we're going to... I don't know exactly how this is going to connect up, but something... how am I going to do this bit though? Like that. I don't know what we had here. I think it was a routing sensor. So for this sensor, we'll connect to this signal and we'll just say go down here. These departure sensors... These departure sensors always go to Motherwell if they don't know where they're going. And then the one bit of this network that we need to put in is that tunnel. Job's a good one. Then we've got this routing sensor where we currently always go to Carstairs, but if we want to put something specifically, so for example we can say if you are routing to Polk Shields, actually come down and use this part of the junction, and if you're coming to Shorelands, do it as well. Otherwise it will go down to Carstairs. And actually what we could probably do is put Carstairs on the routing as well. So if you're going to Carstairs, come round and go in there. Just to almost like completeness. We can get rid of the others too. And this routing here, we can say if you're going to Carstairs, come here, and if you're going to Motherwell, go up there. And we can get rid of the others. Because really, if you're coming down that bit of track, you should be going to Motherwell or Carstairs. You shouldn't be going anywhere else. Kings Park has no auto signal. But now it does. So we can then go, always just route up here. Just route out to that signal, then everything's fine. The only place you're going to go from Kings Park is Motherwell. Well, he says cautiously, I think that is... No, it's not it. So, one of the things I wanted was a coach yard down here as well. But how far away can I have it? Oh, I can have it all the way of... Oh, it's a border station. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe we have finished then. I mean, we could try and incorporate a coach yard at Motherwell. I don't want to. Again, Newton, we could try and incorporate a coach yard. I don't want to. I think we've got coach yards everywhere we want to. Patrick, Queen Street, Glasgow, Cumberland, and actually Polkshields could quite easily have one. It's just a matter of where. And I think I've spotted a place for it. So, oh, that's actually Kings Park. That's Polkshields. I mean, it would be a little bit broken. And it's like, one of the things I need to consider here is how we're going to get into the... oh, actually... For this to work, I need to make Platform 2 available from both sides. We'll put it on Platform 1. No, that doesn't work. We won't put it Platform 1. We'll put it Platform 2. We'll link Platform 2 in on the other side so that if we've got a train coming from the east and want to then go into the depot, we can come through into Platform 2 and then through into the depot. We're done. We are done. That is my rail work. I can't speak. I'm so emotional. That is my rail route network done for Glasgow. Now, if there's anything that's broken, I'll have to fix it. And if we think of any improvements, we can do it. But now we need to get some trains running on this network. And we'll do that next time. So next time we're going to find out if all these new tracks that we've laid today is really going to work. It's going to be the ultimate test for... Oh no, we've got trains stacking up. It looks like at some point I took the arrival sensor out here. Oh, we're going to have some bad penalties here. Oh, only 6,000 for that one. Okay, let's get this arrival. This I did say I'd break things, didn't I? So we've got an arrival sensor that needs to go in here. We'll link that to the signal and Glasgow Central, and we should be okay. We don't select a default platform, and then this routing sensor doesn't have an others to or a finish to. Yeah, cool. Okay, I fixed the bit that I broke while I was building all the other stuff. There we are. Right, so join me next time to find out if there's any more bits that I broke or any other fixes that need doing, and we'll start accepting some fantastic contracts. I will see you soon, but that's going to be all from me for now. All your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comment section, and take care. Goodbye.